So we're at the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider, and I got to start off by thanking Square Enix for totally f***ing up this 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider in 2021. So I finally sat down to watch this video by Square Enix on a bit of an update with what's happening with Tomb Raider in 2021. And I've got to start out by saying you would think that Square Enix would have realized a few years ago that we were getting close to the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider and Lara Croft, and you would think that they would have had a team working on a new game. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was made by, I think it was Eidos Montreal Studios. The last time Crystal Dynamics did a game was back in 2015 with Rise of the Tomb Raider, and since then they've been working on the Marvel Avengers game for Square Enix, which I believe is a total failure, and what a waste of resources for Square Enix to put on Crystal Dynamics when they could have been working on this 25th anniversary game of Tomb Raider. So I thought that was a missed opportunity there, and all we're getting so far this year is this mobile phone game, which I think is already out on Android. It's not out on Apple yet, so I'm interested to see that one, but it doesn't look, it's not going to be what we were all hoping for in 2021. So this video focused on partnership news for 2021. They already spoke about a anime series coming to Netflix, which should be really interesting. We know that the movie was delayed until 2022, I believe, so that's not happening this year because of what happened last year. There is a really cool statue coming by Weta Workshops, which does look really cool, but I think it's going to come at a real high price point, making it inaccessible for a lot of us Tomb Raider fans. It's probably going to sell for $500, $600, $700. The work that Weta Studios is doing on that statue looks phenomenal, but it is going to be a high price point, so it's going to be something that I cannot afford. So there's going to be crossovers. Can you believe this? This is interesting because what games they're going to put Lara Croft into. The first one is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which I feel a lot of us Tomb Raider fans are at breaking point with what's happening with this anniversary. But that's going to be interesting to see Lara Croft in that world and environment. But what's going to be more interesting is seeing Lara Croft in Final Fantasy War of the Visions. Now, I don't know if this is an online game or if it's just a single player game. That could be interesting, but it's weird to see Lara Croft in the Final Fantasy world. Having said that, we've seen the crossover with Disney and the Final Fantasy games in the Kingdom Hearts, so that worked okay, but I don't know how they're going to do it, to be honest with you. There was some fascinating news about the Tomb Raider Cookbook. I could not believe this when I saw that video. I'm just like, are you serious? You're just flogging this 25th anniversary to put out a cookbook. I'm really looking forward to recipes such as bat wing, barbecued T-Rex, and maybe some barefoot stew. Who knows what's going to appear in this cookbook? It's going to be probably some sort of survival recipes like something that you see Bear Grylls eating. But that one really, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be. Who's going to buy that? I would not buy that. It's just, I'm left speechless when I saw that one. I'm like, really? A cookbook? But hey, what do I know? We don't have a new game coming out in 2021, so let's milk this thing with other crap, which is what this is. Now, there is a Tomb Raider Definitive Edition coming out. I think it's only on Steam. It's going to include all the DLC from these games, so they're just sort of trying to repackage these three games into something like the Survivor Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, which, yeah, really, this is what we'll come to with the 25th anniversary. I would have loved to have seen them do something like a remaster of Legend, Anniversary, yes, Anniversary, even though I don't like that one, and Underworld. Do that trilogy, do an update of that. That would have been much cooler for us to go back to enjoy, considering these games are still fresh in our minds, but those other ones may not be, especially if a lot of people came into Tomb Raider because of this series. So that would have been a great way to get some of the fans, the new fans, to enjoy those old games, which they were great. Apart from Anniversary, I still don't like that to this day. Now, this next one, this one I just could not believe. I really feel like Square Enix is just whoring out Lara Croft to anybody that's going to throw money at them. She is going to be, I think she's already appearing in Fortnite, so there is a couple of skins in there. I'm not sure how many, but I have looked at some photos. They actually look really cool, the Lara Croft skins. Very cartoony, very Fortnite, I guess, the way they fit into the series. Look, I've never really played the Fortnite games. I'm not really into it. I did try it for about 15 minutes and I ended up deleting it off my PS4 because I just thought, it's not for me. For some reason, I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get that kind of game. But there's a lot of fans out there, so to have Lara Croft in there, I guess, yeah, okay. And there's also the Fortnite Croft Manor. So I guess you can run around the Croft Manor and do whatever you do in Fortnite. I'm not too sure what they do. They see them building things that go up to the sky and maybe shoot people occasionally. I really don't get it. But that's pretty much it with the update with the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider. We're getting a cookbook, some crossovers, the Fortnite skin, and the definitive edition of the trilogy that's just been available for the last couple of years. So disappointing to see this. I still would like to see something other than a mobile phone game coming out in 2021 to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider. Just throw some of those old games together, updated graphics or whatever. Just, they should have been doing this years ago. They should have realized that this is happening in 2021. We need to, do something for the fans, and we're getting a cookbook. I'm waiting. I can't wait until they announce the fashion magazine or the woodwork magazine, the Lara Croft woodwork magazine to building a log cabin. That should be fantastic. So that's pretty much it. That's my little rant about this video. It's disappointing because I'm a Tomb Raider fan. I've been there since day one, and here we are 25 years later getting a cookbook, and they're whoring out Lara Croft or Fortnite. Until next time, guys, bye.